everyone, and thank you for choosing to tune in to my channel. So my name's Maria, this is my horse Bella. She's just having a little munch because I'm going to have a ride on her in a sec. And I'm going to have a little test out of my Insta Go 3S head mount and take you guys along to the beach, if you hadn't already guessed from the thumbnail. So I'm taking Bella for the very first time, well, first time with me anyway, to the beach. So there's a bit of a story there, as usual, there's always a story. So Bella grew up on Mundu Island Station, which is a group of islands just off of Hindmarsh Island in South Australia. And she was bred there on Mundu Island Station. So they run stock horse mares with an Arab stallion, and I'll insert a photo of the stallion here. And he is just absolutely stunning, and I just think Bella is almost the spitting image of her dad, even the white socks on the back. So anyhow, she was born there, and that the island runs through part of the Coorong. So she has probably already dipped her toes in the water, no doubt, and run through the sand dunes. And the beach that we're going to is just down the road from pretty much as the crow flies. It's not very far at all from where she grew up for the first couple of years of her life. So so they run these horses, I suppose you would say semi-wild, if you like. They do get handled a bit. They bring them all in when they're quite young, when they're about 2.5 years old. And they start sort of doing I don't like to say breaking in, they start to, they go to preschool, I suppose, and learn how to be saddled and bridled, and then eventually ridden, and then they get sold to go on and have lives like Bella does. So Bella came to us about 10 years ago, so she would have been quite young. And we actually bought her for my husband, and he could ride, but he was a green and she was green. And so I decided to hop on and start doing a little bit of education. I was getting back into riding after having a huge break. I grew up riding, and I had a really big break while life got in the way, while you're, building a business and getting a house and all that stuff. And anyway, so I got back into riding in my 40s, I suppose. So I had pretty much all of my 30s off. And anyhow, I'd lost a lot of confidence, which seemed really strange, because you would have thought growing up pretty much in the saddle from a baby, my mum rode and my dad could ride as well. So we were very much a horsey family. And I would have thought, it's just like riding a bike. But I didn't have my seat anymore, and I felt really anxious and nervous, which was really surprising. So anyhow, Bella has helped me to gain my confidence back, because she is so brave. Aren't you, Miss Belly? You're a very brave girl. She's very steady, she's very calm. Everywhere I take her, she just hops off the float, takes everything in her stride. And I'm now trying to turn her into a dressage girl. So she wasn't really on board at the start, but we're starting to get it together now. So I hope you enjoy this. My first beach ride with Bella. I have no idea how it's going to go. I'm going to try and take you guys along with me on my little head cam. And I said to my friend Hazel, who's coming with me, and Hazel came, I went to where she keeps her horse and had a ride on New Year's Eve. We just went out for a moochie ride. Her horse is quite steady as well, it's not flighty. So she's coming, it's her horse's first time at the beach. We'll just see how they go. And I said, look, I don't know what my shirt's doing there. I just said no expectations, like even if we get off and lead them, I just want to take her down there and see how she is and how the experience goes. So anyhow, hopefully we do get on board, and hopefully we have a really good ride. I'm channeling my positivity, and I just thought I would start the vlog now, the day before, because in the morning, hopefully I'm not too anxious, but knowing me, I probably will be a bit anxious, but I'm going to try and turn that into positive excitement, energy. Because it is going to be fun, and I know driving home I'm going to have had the best time, and I'll be just absolutely elated. So hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned and come along for the beach ride. Well, we made it down here. I was running a little bit late, but Hazel was already here. So her gorgeous pony Maverick, he's pretty chilled. There he is, eating his hay. I don't know why the exposure doesn't look that great. Sorry guys. Super duper windy, and the sea's probably a bit rougher than I thought it was going to be. So anyhow, today will be a bit of a test. Here is Miss Bella, and she looks pretty chilled as well. She's pretty happy, just eating her hay. She hopped off the float and didn't bat an eyelid. She had a good sniff while she was on the float. So whether she remembers the smells, I don't know. I mean, it's been a really long time, but you just don't know how their brain works, do you? But yeah, so we're about to, we're going to walk them actually down. There's like a four-wheel drive track, and that's where we've got to walk down and enter onto the beach. So we will walk them down there so that they get a view of the sea first, and we'll see how they are, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Then we're going to hop on and have a little ride, and I'll take you along with me on my Insta Go 3S. I got it right this time. So yeah. You'll be able to come along and have a ride. Like I said, it is super windy, so I'll probably just do a voiceover and put a bit of music and just let you guys enjoy. So wish us luck, that they're good ponios.
Days are on their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their way. Chasing sunsets in the sky. Won't let these moments pass us by. Take my hand, don't be afraid. The brighter days are on their way. Days are on their forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days are on their way.
Oh, that wind, Belle. Ugh. Oh, well, not yet. Good girl. Okay. Oh, you're keen to be home, my sweetness. Was that all a bit much? Was that all a bit much? Yeah, we're home. It was sensory overload, wasn't it, darling? Yeah, such a good girl. Ooh, ooh, what's in my pocket? What's in my pocket? That was a bit naughty. That was a bit clever. Come on. Yes. Oh, shall we do our trick? Down, down, down. Good girl. Come on. You're a funny girl. Come on. And just like that, we're back from the beach. So I was surprisingly not too anxious. I was really proud of myself, and I was driving home feeling a real sense of achievement. I don't know that it would be my favourite place to ride. I prefer the forest, I think, but we've done it now. We can tick that off. There's a New Year's Eve challenge, or New Year's challenge, I didn't call them resolutions, challenge done. I wanted to do a beach ride, I've done a beach ride. So I can look back on that. Whether I'd go again, probably, but we might choose a different day because we went on a Sunday and it was really busy. It was windy, but the horses cope really well. I did, as you would have seen, I've only done little snippets because my Insta didn't, I don't know what I'd done wrong. I charged it up last night, but I obviously didn't do something properly. Whether I didn't plug it in properly, I don't know, but it wasn't working, so that was a bit disappointing. Although I didn't end up riding, I ended up walking most of it because Bella was a bit tense. She couldn't make out the people. There was people further up the beach sort of running in and out of the water, and boats in the water, and she couldn't really make out what was going on. Because I think one of their sense of hearing would be knocked out because of the sound of the surf was so loud. So yeah, I think that would have made her a bit anxious and a bit tense, and she didn't want to walk forward. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to hop off and I'm going to lead her. And she was much happier with me on the ground. She had more confidence, and I think that today was all about building confidence. And yeah, I just wanted to support her and make it a nice experience for her. So I didn't care that I was walking. Hazel ended up getting off and walking a little bit as well at the end, and yeah, anyway, we had fun and enjoyed it. So next time we might go to a beach that's a bit calmer, and Hazel and I will definitely go on a forest ride next, because Bella really and I really enjoy the forest, and yeah, it's very relaxing. So stay tuned for that one. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell button so that you get notified when new videos are uploaded. And yeah, until we see you next time, bye for now.